Born to play. The kid from Cincinnati. Pete Rose loved baseball. He loved it more than anything. Growing up in Cincinnati, he ate, slept, and breathed the game. His dad, also named Pete, instilled in him a relentless work ethic and a passion for the Cincinnati Reds. Young Pete was a natural athlete. He excelled at multiple sports, but baseball was his true calling. He played with an unmatched intensity and desire that earned him the nickname Charlie Hustle. He wasn't the most naturally gifted player, but his determination was evident in every play. Rose signed with his hometown Reds as an amateur free agent in 1960. It was a dream come true. He was determined to prove himself worthy of wearing the Reds uniform. He spent 3 years in the minor leagues, honing his skills and earning a reputation for his all-out style of play. A star is born, from rookie to all-star. In 1963, Pete Rose made his major league debut. He immediately made an impact. He hit .273 and earned the National League Rookie of the Year award. Rose quickly became a fan favorite in Cincinnati. He was known for his aggressive base running and his ability to get on base. Rose played with a reckless abandon that was both thrilling and terrifying to watch. He would dive headfirst into bases, crash into outfield walls, and do whatever it took to win. Rose's star continued to rise. He became an All-Star in 1965 and helped lead the Reds to the World Series in 1970. He won his first of 3 batting titles in 1968. Rose was on top of the baseball world. The Big Red Machine, a dynasty defined. The 1970s were a special time for the Cincinnati Reds. They were known as the Big Red Machine. The team was loaded with talent, including Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan, and Tony Perez. At the heart of it all was Pete Rose. Rose was the spark plug of the team. He played with an infectious energy that inspired his teammates. He moved from second base to left field to third base, all to accommodate the Reds' wealth of talent. He was a true team player. The Big Red Machine dominated the National League. They won 6 division titles, 4 National League pennants, and back-to-back World Series championships in 1975 and 1976. Rose was a key contributor to all of it. He was named the World Series MVP in 1975. Records are made to be broken. Charlie Hustle's legacy. Throughout his career, Pete Rose was a hitting machine. He racked up hits at an alarming rate. He surpassed Ty Cobb's all-time hits record of 4,189 in 1985, solidifying his place in baseball history. Rose finished his career with 4,256 hits, a record that still stands today. He also holds the all-time records for games played, 3,562, at-bats, 14,053, and outs, 10,328. Love him or hate him, his achievements on the field are undeniable. Rose's impact on baseball extended beyond his records. He inspired a generation of players with his work ethic and determination. He proved that you don't need to be the most talented player to be successful. All you need is heart. Section 5. The shadow of doubt gambling allegations surface. Just as Rose was reaching the pinnacle of his career, rumors began to surface. People whispered about his gambling habits. There were allegations that he bet on baseball games, a serious offense in the eyes of Major League Baseball. Rose vehemently denied these allegations. He insisted that he would never do anything to jeopardize the integrity of the game he loved. However, the rumors persisted, casting a dark cloud over his accomplishments. Despite the controversy, Rose continued to play. He became player manager of the Reds in 1984, a position he held until his forced retirement in 1986. He remained a popular figure in Cincinnati, but the gambling allegations continued to dog him. Section 6. Banned for Life, the Dowd Report, and its Aftermath. In 1989, Major League Baseball hired John Dowd, a former federal prosecutor, to investigate the gambling allegations against Pete Rose. The Dowd Report, released later that year, sent shockwaves through the baseball world. The report concluded that Rose had bet on baseball games, including games involving the Cincinnati Reds. It was a stunning fall from grace for one of baseball's biggest stars. Rose was banned from baseball for life. The banishment of Pete Rose was a defining moment in baseball history. It sent a clear message that gambling would not be tolerated in the sport. Rose's legacy was forever tarnished. Section 7. A Tarnished Legacy, the Hall of Fame Debate. Following his banishment, Pete Rose remained a polarizing figure in baseball. His supporters pointed to his on-field accomplishments and argued that he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. His detractors countered that his gambling offenses were unforgivable and that he had betrayed the trust of the game. The debate over Rose's Hall of Fame eligibility raged on for years. In 2004, after years of denial, Pete Rose finally admitted that he had bet on baseball. However, he maintained that he never bet against his own team. His admission did little to sway public opinion. He remained banned from baseball, ineligible for Hall of Fame consideration. Section 8, Life After Baseball, Confessions and Regrets. After his banishment, Pete Rose struggled to find his place in the world. He made a living signing autographs and making personal appearances. He remained a popular draw at card shows and memorabilia conventions. Rose wrote several books about his career, including his 2004 autobiography, My Prison Without Bars, in which he finally admitted to betting on baseball. He expressed remorse for his actions and appealed for reinstatement to the game. Despite his apologies, Rose's pleas for reinstatement were repeatedly denied by Major League Baseball. He remained a tragic figure, haunted by his past mistakes. Section 9. The Unanswered Question, Forgiveness or Condemnation. The story of Pete Rose is a cautionary tale about the dangers of temptation and the consequences of bad choices. It is a story about talent, ambition, and the corrosive nature of addiction. It is also a story that continues to spark debate and discussion. Should Pete Rose be forgiven for his mistakes and allowed back into baseball? Or should he remain banned for life, a permanent reminder of the consequences of gambling on the game? The answer, like so much in life, is complex and nuanced. There are no easy answers. The legacy of Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle, remains a complicated and controversial one.